Hey guys, welcome back. It seems like everybody under the sun is talking about and reviewing L'Oreal's new Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and I wanted to give you guys a perspective on this from someone who has wimpy, sparse lashes that won't hold a curl. So I am going to be reviewing the Voluminous Lash Paradise Waterproof version, and I've been using this since Brooke, my daughter, got it for me in the Kid Buys and Does Your Makeup tag. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that below. We had a great time. It's a cute video, if I do say so myself. But she picked that up for me, and I've been wearing it pretty much every day in some capacity over the past, I don't know, week or two. So I definitely have some thoughts on it, and I wanted to share it with you guys really quickly today. Most people have been comparing this to Too Faced Better Than Sex because the wands are the same. I am not a huge fan of Too Faced Better Than Sex. I got the travel version of it in the waterproof formulation and loved it. And then I went and bought the full size, and I really didn't like it in the full size. I found it very wet and clumpy and just goopy on my lashes. So I'll just show you those brushes really quickly. So the turquoise wand is the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof, and the pink wand over here is the Lash Paradise. So it's a little bit smaller, and I feel like you can already tell that the formulation is a little bit less clumpy than the Too Faced, but the wands are pretty similar, and that's why everyone is comparing them. But like I said, I just really don't like the Too Faced that much, and I feel like everybody's comparing them to each other. And since this is a voluminous mascara, it's from the Voluminous line, I wanted to compare it to the regular L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof because I use this and love this for years, and I think it's a great mascara. I do think I've found some scents that are a little bit more voluminous and lengthening for me, but I still pull this out and use it to this day. And I think it's a great mascara. It is what I have on this eye right now, and I'll show you some pictures from earlier in the day too. And I have the Lash Paradise on this eye. So if you look at these wands, the Paradise is here and the regular Voluminous is over here, the gold wand. So the size of the wands is pretty similar, but the shape is much different. You have kind of a conical wand over here with the Voluminous, whereas you have the hourglass shape with the new one. But the width is pretty similar overall, I think. So I'll just read you a little bit about what they say about the Lash Paradise really quickly before I get into my thoughts. So it says, take your lashes to paradise. L'Oreal's Voluminous Lash Paradise Waterproof Mascara is their first mascara for voluptuous volume and length. Soft, wavy bristle brush holds maximum formula for a dramatic volumizing charge. It has over 200 bristles that catch every lash for a full fringe effect. Waterproof Smooth Glide formula provides silky volume in one coat. Lashes are feathery soft to the touch. 3 of 4 women saw volume and length. 90% said it doesn't flake. 95% says it lasts all day. So I think I'm in the 25% of women that doesn't think this gives that much volume and length. When I put this side by side by the Voluminous, I get much more volume and length with the Voluminous, whether it be with one coat or with 2 coats. I just feel like the regular Voluminous gives me a lot more separation and feathery looking lashes easier. I spend a lot less time combing through my lashes to declump them with the regular Voluminous. I usually do 2 coats of a mascara on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like when I do both coats with the Lash Paradise, I spend a lot of time declumping my lashes, a lot more time than I usually have time for. And I don't know if that's because my lashes are kind of thin and sparse, or if that's just how it is. But I find that it kind of fuses some of my lashes together and they just don't declump easily. The formula is kind of gummy to me. That's how I would describe it. So I'm just not as enthralled with this as I thought I was gonna be based on some of the reviews I've seen. I don't spend that kind of time with any other volumizing and lengthening mascara that I have. So it's a little time consuming for me, a little bit more than I like. I do like to use it over other mascaras. So I'll use maybe Maybelline Lash Sensational or even Voluminous or Maybelline Full and Soft. Sometimes I'll use Lash Blast as my first coat because it'll give me a layer of, you know, either volume and length, and it'll also give me separation with no clumping. And then I'll go in with the Lash Paradise, but I still do have to declump it. And it's still not my most volumizing and lengthening mascara. It's more of a daytime natural volume lengthening mascara rather than something I would pull out for nighttime. That's just what I've experienced. If you've tried it, you may have a totally different experience than I do because everybody's lashes are different. What I do like about this mascara is that it doesn't smudge on me at all. I can go a full day and I don't get that smudging on the brow bone like I do sometimes. Right here, the Voluminous, you can see I'm getting a little smudge. It's been a full day. I'm starting to fall apart and it just happens. You know, a lot of times if I know a mascara is gonna do that, I'll just take some translucent powder and run it along the tips of my lashes, and that completely remedies that problem. But sometimes I forget to do that. And if I forget, like today, it'll happen. And I really have never had to worry about that with the Lash Paradise, and it doesn't flake on me either. So it is pretty bulletproof from that standpoint. Another thing that I do love about this mascara is that it does hold my curl well, but that's why I got the waterproof version. I do have stubbornly straight lashes, and any regular formula tends to straighten them right back out. So that's why I choose waterproof formulas. And this one works really well at keeping the curl. So if I don't mind spending the time on declumping and separating and having a slightly more voluminous and lengthened look than natural and not a super overly dramatic lash look that day, then, you know, I'll use this. But it's not really a go-to mascara for me. At this point, I'm not as in love with it as I feel like a lot of people are. So I just wanted to give you my perspective on the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Waterproof Mascara, because sometimes wimpy lash girls have different perspectives than non-wimpy lash girls, and I'm not sure if there's another review out there for those of us that just don't have long, thick lashes. So I hope that helped you somewhat. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, and if you could like this video, that would be great, because the more people like it, the more it will be recommended by YouTube. And if you are not following me on social media, I'll put that on the screen and link it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.